back, and 3 out of 6 on our way to completing the scavenger hunt for the Grandmaster feline gear. What's up everyone? So of course the 3 remaining pieces of the set are our objective today, along with the final hunt space. Now then, there is a marker due eastward of me here, because we've got about 5 to 7 undiscovered locations to go towards, one of them being the castle northwards, just through the tree line there, which is where hopefully the remaining 3 pieces of this feline set are. Then just slightly north of that will be hopefully the hunt space. I think this is going to be a bandit camp. Oh, hang on. Panther. Right then. Just one panther guarding this. Seems a little off to me, but let's roll with it. Orders Fort Calvin, with quite a nice amount of crowds. Calvin, you know I like you, unlike the rest of this lot. You've got a good head on your shoulders, but this thing about a panther, seriously lad, you've adopted a diddling panther. A few of our men came back to camp with their bums so bitten they'll have to do standing up for weeks, and the very thought of going back on patrol has them shaking so hard their seams burst. This can't go on. Heard you've even gone so daffy as to give it a name. Hobbs the Panther? You're completely off your nut, aren't you? Now concentrate, because I don't feel like repeating this. The lad who brought you this letter is carrying a hefty coin pouch. That's the lion's share, no bleeding pun intended, of the loot from our last job. The pouch is yours, but take that overgrown kitty somewhere out in the wilderness and slit its throat. Simple enough. For the sum you're getting from me, you'll buy yourself 2 pure-blooded greyhounds and we can forget the whole thing. That's me being generous. Don't make me change tacks. Stragan. Okay, so this was Hobbs the Panther then, and it explains why. Very troublesome panther, apparently. Right. Pick up the remaining bits and bobs in this camp. See, obviously we're helping, what's he called, Count de Salvares, regarding the Great White Terror in the last episode, which actually was a silver basilisk, the last remaining of its kind. And we decided to let it live. We'll let those Crinfid reavers on their way, paid them a little bit of money. And the basilisk is probably still soaring around in the air. Probably not scaring off all them crows. Now, so between episodes, I went back to Beauclair and sold a lot of my bits and bobs because we were very, very close to being overburdened. And I decided to go and do one run at one of the hunt spaces and get a bit of coin, because I have had a little bit of fun at Corvo Bianco. It sort of slipped my mind, like of course I was originally intending to craft a lot of the mastercrafted sets, and obviously you know I've got the bear skill gear and the wolven skill gear topped off because we have the grandmaster pieces, but I never actually completed getting the mastercrafted sets for the feline and the griffin. No longer. Once we get back to Corvo Bianco, I will show you the surprise I've got waiting for you. But let's just say it was not cheap. It wasn't expensive, not one half of it expensive as crafting one Grandmaster piece. But it was still a hefty chunk of coin. I think the most expensive thing I had to buy was a ruby, because the feline gear was requiring an apparent amount of rubies and I completely ran out of them. Thinking of it, I probably could have dismantled one of my necklaces. Yeah. Hold on, that's probably bandits. Yes, it's got to be a bandit. I can tell by his armour. Oi!
It's not allowed. That kind of beating feast is over.
Oh, tough fucker. Didn't get the execution on him. Strange he's riding alone though. Usually they're at least in pairs. Ayo. That'll probably be why. I'll be back for you two. Obviously the patrol ain't that bright. Didn't notice me there, did they?
Must be Delaunay's residence.
Yes, this is Bartholomew's Delaunay's residence. This is the chap we were reading about in that cave with the archospores. Person in distress. Just quickly, you can tell how much money left. Literally, I was at pretty much 0 crowns, and that's from one farm of a hand space to get that coin back, pretty much. Right, what are we? We got on our silver. Insectoid, cursed, vampire. Person in distress is probably gonna be bandits.
Gotta find a way inside.
Oh. God damn it, it's locked. Maybe it's not bandits then. Person in distress has gotta be though. Oh, can you hear something? Aha. It is bandits. They've not noticed me. Let's go and join the party. Why are you all on fire?
Take cover!
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
Fellow looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Delaunay's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villafedet is the lair of bandits. That is to say it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
See what he's got then.
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
Probably not much, nope. Absolute shite.
Thanks. So long.
Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to loot up all of these here corpses and then have a look at where the rest of this feline gear could be. Actually, quite a bit in here. Notes, dye solution and repair kits. Hell of a lot of wine. Oh, that's the key. Nice. Orders for Reuben. Reuben, some quill pusher from her Greece the Dunquesser's court, has been sniffing around Villa Vedette. Don't reckon I need to explain why I don't like that, eh? Nor how much. You're to find this clerk and kill him. Burn the building. Anyone in there with him, the noose. No raping, no impaling. Keep it simple. Then head back to the Arthach ruins quick, because I've got another job for you. A Stragon. Now, that has to be the leader of the Hunt Space then, A Stragon. Not for much longer though, he ain't, because he gotta be dead soon. It's a nice haul. Now then, let's loot up everything on the outside before heading inside to see what we can find. So, track this, search the estate. Couple of buildings to look out for, like. Make sure there's nothing around there now. Right, are you gonna let me in this building, or am I gonna check the little one first? Ouch. I only just saw that poor fella there. Or woman, whoever it was. Knife to the heart, knife to the shoulder, knife to the eye, and a knife to the throat. Oh. And a knife down below. Okay, so it was a guy, probably. Casket, awesome. Yes, exactly what I want to weigh me down. Search the estate. Oh. And there's the armour, hidden behind the painting. Letters for Bartholomew Delaunay. Dear Bartholomew, I have received your letter and I'm delighted you have found a solution to your problems. The Witcher you described does indeed seem dangerous, and you yourself always told me they are all freaks and cold-hearted murderers. Yet, despite all this, I still think you should agree to his offer. If those diagrams do truly outline revolutionary methods in armour smithing, not only will you be able to complete the contract Her Grace has given you, but you will also earn a great deal of glory for yourself, and that, I know, is what you value above all else. Going to the bandits who dwell in the ruins of Arthach Palace for protection is a wise move. If the knights could not get to the best of them, a witcher will also feel duly cowed in their presence. Shady miscreants of all types always respect each other. Still, be extra careful during that meeting. Bandits and witchers are not to be trusted. Yours truly, Belinda Delaunay.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
So it looks like I'm having to go to the ruins anyway. Make sure I don't miss anything in this home first. Anything upstairs? No. Nothing out that way. Steward. Very, very close to leveling up, as you'll probably see. Thought maybe killing these bandits could have done the trick. I'll be leveling up in the next combat, I'd imagine, though. Oh, it's completely locked. Awesome. How much experience? We need 7 experience to get to level 51. I shall make my exit from this place. Use the key and off we go. So I've already marked up a custom waypoint which is at another undiscovered location before we head to these Arthach ruins or whatever they're called. Fool's parsley leaves and arrest warrant. In accordance with Article 161 of the Ducal Code, the Attorney General for the City of Beauclair has designated a reward to be given to whomever shall bring before the court one Antoine Stragon, alias Starling, or else provide proof of his passing. There we go, Antoine Stragon. So that is the leader of this Hans. This might end up being a little bit shorter this episode, it really does depend on what's going on in these ruins. You never know, we've got on the trail, of course, on this Grandmaster gear. It could lead us through some portals, and you never know what.
We cannot let him get away!
Phew. You.
What? Curses! What's it?
2-1. Nope. Off with your head, dear sir. Tell you what, there's too many bloody chains that all these bandits drop. Weighs an absolute shit ton. 2 Sand Knight's boots. Whew. Oh. Bloody hellfire, that's very good. We've got a Vandergilder's journal along with it. This Hans is mighty odd. All these grizzled men with hard eyes, lads with hundreds of murders under their belts, and near half of them sit around all evening scribbling in a journal or writing letters. Where'd all these blasted scholars come from? My lord managed to beat letters into my head before I seduced his daughter and he chased me off, but someone like Sylvain Blacktooth, how'd he master the art of writing while travelling with a circus and sweeping dung from the cages? Just lately I was sitting guard with 3 other lads, and instead of sipping on wine, farting into the fire, normal stuff, they all sat there quietly jotting things into their notebooks. What really scares me is that maybe Starling Stragon likes the company of literates of the sort, and I'm going to have to start a journal myself. You're already on your way to that one, buddy. Come on, let me go up all this stuff. Right. Done. Sort of half tempted to follow these roads at some point. Yeah, I know, of course, that's going to lead off the map, but maybe panthers littered on the outskirts. There normally is. Interesting, though. This Antoine Stragon fellow wants to keep literates in his company. These are these bandits? They must be, because this was where we knocked one of them off this horse.
Halt! No passage! No passage!
This over his guard.
Count de Salvarez's orders. The area is closed. A basilisk prowls nearby.
I know. I was the one that freed it.
A courageous heart overcomes all hindrance.
I guess that's his hint of basically saying, yo, don't come through here. Oh, of course, because the travellers will be coming from that way. Yeah, okay. That's why they've barred that way off. Makes sense. Right, let's go see what we got down here then. Like I say, after we've completed the hunts in maybe 1 or 2 more locations, we'll end the episode, and the next one we'll be heading westward across the bridge to Lebioda's statue to complete Big Feet to fill. And then pretty much that's that, and then we'll be on to the final stretch of the main quest. Obviously we'll head back to Cova Bianco next episode as well. Oh shit! Is that a white?
Medallion's humming.
It is!
Come on!
Well, that leveled us. I really was not expecting a white to be in here. Bloody wolves. That's for place of power. Yerden is buffed up for a little while. Is that another one? It's in this camp. Sounds like another. Bitch. Fucking bitch. Oh, right. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. You'll play it that way, do you? Okay, fine. You wanna do that? I'll do that. Goes the hag. Now, did you learn your lesson? Bloody hag. So weak to Northern Wind, it's just, it is comical. Hey, why can I still hear things? Forget it. It's those wolves tricking me. I'm sure that sound was coming from there, but I must have been that water hag.
Bandit camp Felone wrote about. Gotta be.
There's our hunt space. Well, I've quite a few ability points to spend now. I think I had one before we obviously got that, and then we leveled up, so we might have 3. Let's go save it. We don't know where this Starling Stragon guy's going to be. Antoine.
Circle him! Circle him!
Holy shit, how many fucking dots are there? Probably deserve that.
Damn it.
Say, oh my god. Tell you what. Son of a bitch.
Take cover!
Glory of the Archer. I'll be coming for you shortly. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Oh, the barrel didn't explode. There's a signal fire. Obviously the reason why many more have came this way. Ow! I'm a bit...
Well, how long you gonna make me?
I couldn't keep my whirl going because of this path. a bit too steep with this here, it's just a bit funny to get up. He's probably at the top of these ruins, this dude. And I'd expect he would be. I'm just... Oh, okay, that was easy.
Let him get away!
Smack the scallywag!
Yeah, you see what I'm doing, it's better, buddy. And archer on the outskirts. Oh, you're not an archer. Fine, you're a block. Block that. Son of a bitch. Okay, now then, remember, hand spaces. You must loot up what you can while you can. Because obviously I'll be doing my trick still, despite probably not coming back to these, but I'm probably going to have to drop a few chains or bits and bobs. There's another dude over here. This will definitely put me close to being overburdened. Have a look round the rest of this place shortly. I need to ignite that. I'm mugging a chicken leg, really? Where are the weapons, Pseudo? It's a raw meat. Obviously, there are plenty of hand dogs attacking me during that attack. Yeah, it was this little bit here. It's just too rough to go up with Whirl. It was disrupting my flow. Obviously, you need Whirl to keep hitting for it to continue. We've got quite a lot actually so far. Not many, but there we go. Bow steel swords are worth more money than the maces. Silver goblet, eh? Fish. It'd really be awkward to make me loot this round here, right? Yep. Fucking loot it all. I don't want the rope ladder, but whatevs. Right, all that done. All that is done. This guy will be the guy that lit the fire, if there is one around here. Oh, the hand stock's below me. Pretty certain this is... Don't do this to me, doggy. If I sheath my weapon, is it going to go away? No, Geralt's ready for a fight. Oh, what? Whoa, 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 that's me! To all members of the Tucson Merchants Guild, the Witcher Geralt of Rivia has done serious wrong to the governors of the Coopers Guild. As a person harmful to our interests, he has forfeited all right to discounts, rebates and special offers. In truth, he deserves a full boycott, yet since coin remains coin, if you must serve him, at least let him feel how much it hurts to cross our guild. Make him weep as he opens his pouch. Explains why everything is so damn expensive in this fucking place. Every fucker must be from the Coopers Guild then. And there are the two remaining pieces. Good, I was hoping they weren't guarded by Stragon himself. But we do have some notes from the leader. It all went off without a hitch. Bartolome de Launes proved a poncy fool, just like I thought. Witcher fell right into our trap too. Put too much stock in his skills, thought he could handle anything. At first we acted like bored thugs, just picking our noses and waiting for our prey. When Delaunay and the Witcher finally came to terms, the Witcher let slip he was hiding the rest of the diagrams in the pits of Brew. Dangerous place that, but maybe we'll find some safe route to the Witcher's cache. One bolt from the back took care of Delaunay. Expected more trouble from the Witcher, so we hit him with a couple. Good thing too, because he still had a good heap of life in him, though he couldn't even get up off his belly. I let the lads check just how much pain a Witcher can stomach. They'd earned a bit of recreation after the fine job they'd done. Then we grabbed the coin off Delaunay, and soon we were off to the pits of Broom to get those precious diagrams and sell for all we can.
Witcher and Armorer. Oh, that shit luck.
Yep, they did indeed. And that's all the scavenger hunt's done, aside from the Manticore, which we miss only 1 or 2 more pieces from. Watch out for those spikes, that'll hurt if I run into them. We got. Alright. Okay, that's good. Not pick up all these. Take these away, sell all these axes, no? So much shite to pick up. Need something useful. Too many rope ladders. Something looks a bit better over here. Chains. So these explosive barrels were exploding. I mean, maybe I wasn't close enough to hit them properly with my Igni sign when I was trying to, at least. And what we got was something over here, sorry. Ooh, precious sword. I think that's everything looted up. I'm actually quite surprised I was able to loot all that. Maybe there was less enemies than it looked. They were just all really confined here. One enemy above me, and we know who that's going to be. How much? Oh, 156 out of 170, so there were less Montcrain Castle's one, because you come up here, the sort of stairs up was just an amazing place to just let World go ham. Night for hire, okay, I'll track that. And we'll clear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll leave that one for the next episode then. But we still have a certain someone to deal with in this place. So, as per always, save. Now, how do we get up? Got to be a ladder somewhere. Organisational chart of Antoine Starling Stragon's hands. We didn't come in this way. Starling, how do I get up to you? There. Let's do it. Yes, you have company.
I'll diddle you with your own tinkling.
You'll bloody try. Do I that?
No! Cut through him!
You're gonna bleed.
Come on!
Pathetic. You were most definitely the easiest to kill. Maybe because you were part scholar, who knows. You didn't even have a book of your tales like the other two did. And you're supposed to be a scholar. Unless you keep them in one of your chests, in which case I'll let you off. Nope, calcium equum. Ah, there it is. I'll let him off then. Right, steel sword, captain's gauntlet, so Antoine Starling Stragon's notes. Taking the silver salamander in did a lot to revive the tense atmosphere. Things had already relaxed a bit in the swamps because of a good number of our men went off on assignment. But our Hans is so bum-hugging huge, the ruins of Palace Arthach still look like a bleeding bazaar. A man can't even empty his bowels in privacy. To top it all, my bones ache to high heavens from this humidity, and even wenches can't warm me up properly. Need to look around for something, and fast, before the good mood from the last raid fades completely and folk get ornery. This time we need to hit something big. Thinking more and more about that vineyard to the south, Coronata. It'd do perfectly. Worth sending some scouts, maybe start planning a big job. I need to straighten out something with the lads. Ever other one of them's hit up the idea of scribbling down memoirs. Regular bloody bunch of literati. Should take to practising swordplay or hunting instead of becoming diarists. I keep a log, that's enough for the whole lot of us. I'll whip one or two of those harlots' broods, wipe my derriere with their diaries, and maybe the rest will get down to some honest banditry. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. That was worth it. Yeah, he put up pretty much no challenge at all. Right, 1 second. And we are back here, right, so Antoine is alive for now, only for now. Obviously we've looted up all these bits and bobs. Just hop down here and we shall make our way out of this place. Missed that runestone. Right, that's... It's deeper than you'd think, some of the water in the swamp. That's why it's important to loot up all those bodies before doing that quick reload that I've done, because all the corpses disappear if I didn't do that. So we're heading towards another one of these night for hires. This is obviously a bandit camp. So this could very well put me overburdened if there's quite a few people here. You can hear them. Shh. Maybe I can sneak up. Shit, he's got his binoculars out. He hasn't noticed yet. Oh shit. Does he see them too? Try and do that. Okay, there is actually quite a few here.
Lost your nerve?
Oh, fine.
Let's dance, drink, kill!
Now that wasn't nice.
Maggot bomb freak!
Do you know what? I've been wondering why I've been taking a bit more damage. That's why. Bloody Ekimara on, so I heal when I do damage.
Magic! Sorcery of some kind!
No, you don't.
You're dead such beauty!
Ah, it's an abandoned camp, okay.
I lent you coin for wine.
Okay, looks like the populace is back.
Just a few more ledges, and I shall get drunk as a skunk.
You do that. Okay, Okay, you'd think, you know, it'd be so much nicer if they could just, you know, round up all the loot for me.
If only
It's
me
most of
purse
them are up
were-
here, I suppose.
Lucky break.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was not doing as much damage as possible. I didn't have bloody...
Long live Duquesa Anna
Hold on, it's a
Henrietta.
journal there. Yes, long live the Duquesa. It's been a while since we've spoken to her, actually. So we've got Speedy Eugene's journal. If our fearless leader, Starling Stragon's going to write everything down in his notebook, why, then I'll do the same. And I've plenty to write about, for the way we pillaged and plundered the Silver Salamander till it looked like a pile of dank diarrhea was positively epic. Whole Hans has been fixing for ages to make a jaunt over to that tavern. For how long can you sit twiddling your thumbs at a place as foul as the ruins of Arthach? Water up to our ankles, fungus everywhere, and the wind blowing so fierce our bums pucker. Why the dead dong diddle stick around? So we didn't. We got our doo-doo together and went to work. Hit them so hard before they figured out what was going on, half of them had already been hacked apart. It was over in a flash. In fact, we got so carried away, not a living soul was to be seen when we were through. Though it seems a few managed to scatter into the woods, including that blasted Nilfgaardian owner. But we'll see to tracking down survivors later. Meanwhile, we'll drink a bit, sing a bit, and then head out for a good hunt. So there you go, my memoirs, signed me, Vice Head of the Hants, Speedy Eugene. Someone else has got the old journal there, buddy. And there it is. Just waiting for that. At least I'm going to have about 5k or so when I head back into Beauclair.
I wonder if I can get a loan from Cianfanelli. And if I were to put up my wife as surety.
A job is like a lady.
It's a really bad idea,
You can always
so
get anyone.
Cianfanelli doesn't exactly give you money back quickly and easily. It took me God knows how long to get it back.
Witcher! Witcher!
Sweat
A
dripping
word
down
like I
my
have.
bum furrow.
Bloody hands. Ad Feyen! Just what we needed. A witcher with stones of granite. That Bloody Hansa has terrorized this land too long. Thank you for your aid, Vatcan.
A Nilfgaardian a long way from home. And he's not a soldier. Don't see that often.
Warfare did not appeal to me. My Vather, however, meaning my father, he fought at Sodden Hill. Survived despite a lung run through with a spear, and a right hand that went missing. Yet the injuries meant he could no longer serve in the Imperial Brigade. Here in Toussaint, the climb and wine bolster healing, and a war pension paid in Nilfgaardian florins buys much. An inn, for instance. I thank you, Witcher, for your aid, for recovering my patrimony. Ard Dank.
See what he's got.
Show me what you're peddling, Nilfgaardian.
Probably nothing particularly good. Not too bad, but better than most,
So
put it that way.
Hail Geralt of Rivia.
Thank you. You don't you often hear Nilfgaardians say that to me, eh? And me, I won't be too pleased with hearing that.
I lent you coin for wine.
Oh! Watch your fligging step!
Now then, is there anything else around here? Yeah, there is bits I can still loot up.
Begone from my sight.
Whoa!
Hopefully you're not saying that to me. No, you're not.
man?
There's probably quite a bit around this town, because it's quite vast.
Saying you're the Duke of this, the Duke of that?
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
It is. Best cure for most things in Tucson, apparently. Now then. What we got... Yeah, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, night fight. Tell you what.
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts has but wine and women on the brain.
Silver Salamander. I'm just going to do this next one, what I've marked at this location. and then we'll end the episode. At least it means everything in the next episode will be across the river. And as I expected, it is more bandits.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, mang-a-ling.
Don't let him get up. Oh, okay.
At once.
No. Trying to get a cheap shot of me, you son of a bitch. Saw that one coming.
Take cover.
Who's coming first? I had the executioner and he didn't do it.
You stand.
Never gets old. Okay. Go on, overburden me, I know you want to. There'll be some armour in this place, that's probably what's going to do it. Starling's Dragon's Orders? Actually, it's not. There's a... Hey. A very nice amount of stuff. Speedy Eugene's taken the inn, meaning his whole gang's probably already blind bum-botching drunk. Keep a watch on the high road, but if any knights or guardsmen go at them, there won't be anything left to clean up. I promise you next time you'll be the ones to have fun, and Eugene's crew will have to guard your backs. We might raid Coronata soon, wenches and wine are plenty there, so you'll get yours. Starling. Pretty cool nickname, Starling, give him that. Speedy Eugene, not too sure about that one, but... Right, I wonder if we can see anything from here, because... Ooh. Let's see, there's Lebioda's statue and a big-ass boat over there. Pirate ship, maybe. Wonder if we can go in there. Get some darn good loot, hopefully. Cherry cordial. No wine. Oh, is there anything in the water? Doesn't look like it, just rock barrels. I think that's book though. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. Pick up those beggar tip blossom. Let's have a look, see. Okay, 5 left. I can probably get away with looting them. So we're going to start off there in the next episode. Head down to Plagueman's Bridge, cross it, and then start clearing up what remains. So we've done absolutely everything on the map. I think one of these was missing. It might have been this one, the bandit camp. I went back there between episodes and also cleaned that up. Nothing really, just bandits as per usual. But there is something down here. I'm going to have a look into that at some point. Let's have a look, see though. So many. Yes, we've got 3 ability points to spend. Hunter's Instinct. I'll look at that shortly. So in the next episode we'll be heading over to the Prophet Lebioda statue, and then after that is complete, the episode following that will be the last stretch of the main quests. I look forward to it.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. Bats all asleep.